This is Haliman with the M3 Radio Independent News. David Hermans, the American father of the hybrid engine, died in a plane crash. The 59-year-old engineer championed the fuel-efficient vehicles in the United States. Using his position of general manager for the Toyota company in Los Angeles, Mr. Hermans introduced the Prius to a skeptical American public. The result? It became the best-selling hybrid automobile on the market. In these days of dwindling fuel resources, America, as well as the rest of the world, owes this man a big old bowl of belated gratitude for leading us toward a more fuel-efficient future. What's the invention of the year? According to Time magazine, it's YouTube.com, where anyone with an internet connection and video footage can upload and allow the rest of the world to view it for free. More than 70,000 film snippets are uploaded and viewed by more than 200 billion web crawlers a day. The company, which is a little more than a year old and has never shown a profit, was recently sold to tech giant Google.com for a cool $1.6 billion. They've not only brought a whole new entertainment source to the market, but have literally opened another portal on a new dimension. I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille. All we're saying is, give peace a chance. In southwestern Colorado, a homeowners association was upset that a homeowner had hung a Christmas wreath shaped like a peace symbol. Within the 200-plus home subdivision, as many as 3 or 4 residents have complained that the wreath was offensive because they saw it as either an anti-war protest or a satanic symbol. 5 committee members, when ordered to force the homeowner to remove it, refused, saying it was merely a holiday ornament. They were fired. Well, Mr. Scrooge, if you want my 2 cents on the tip, all I can say is peace on earth and goodwill to all mankind. Even you, sir. Every year around this time, a Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania-based bank tallies up the cost of providing our true love with the gifts expected over the 12 days of Christmas. Each year, the cost gets higher, except in one area. While the total cost for a partridge in a pear tree to a dozen drummers drumming rose 3.5% since 2005, the cost of hiring maids of milking remains the same. Why, you ask? Well, that's an excellent question. Because federal minimum wages, which is what a milkmaid would make milking, has not changed since 1997 and remains at $5.15 an hour. When you consider the largest percentage of our workforce earns only minimum wage, you realize that for many, this will not be a very Merry Christmas. The following people are dead, and that's all that needs to be said. Filmmaker Robert Altman, R&B singer, actress, composer Ruth Brown, Brazilian fashion model Anna Carolina Reston, who was 5'8", 21 years old, and only weighed 88 pounds at the time of her death. Alexander Litvenko, a former Russian spy who succumbed to radiation poisoning. Best-selling novelist William Deal, bitten by the writing bug when he was 50 while serving on jury duty. And last but not least, the following celebrities have driven a stake through the heart of marriage. Britney Spears and K-Fed, Kid Rock and Pamela Anderson, Reese Witherspoon and Ryan Phillippe. R.I.P. L.O.V.E. File this one under Why Can't Every Day Be Christmas? For almost 3 decades, he's played Secret Santa, traveling the country, handing out $100 bills and wishing the needy Merry Christmas without introducing himself. He's given what's estimated to be millions to strangers over the years. It began when younger, hungry, and poor, he went into a diner for a meal he couldn't pay for. Pretending he'd lost his wallet, the diner owner pressed $20 into his hand and whispered, "You must have lost this, mister." He never forgot the kindness and used his later earned wealth to play Santa Claus to strangers. This is the first year he's allowed his identity to be revealed after being diagnosed with terminal cancer. You're a good man, Larry Stewart. Who's in my profile's Encourage Spotlight this week? It's the very funny atheist, John Safran. Having grown tired of Mormons in the Church of Latter-day Saints coming to his door early Saturday mornings to convert him to their way of worship, he's entered the battle to show them to the path of agnosticism. His hilarious efforts to convert the chosen to the gospel of Darwinism results in being beaten by brooms, cursed, yelled at, and treated with less than the religious tolerance than those who believe tolerance should be shown toward them. Check out his hilarious efforts on throwawayyourtv.com. It's sure to show you one hell of a good time on your road to the Latter-day Church of Laughter. This story is too weird for words. 4 students were expelled from an Indiana high school after making a movie titled The Teddy Bear Master. In the film, an evil teddy bear and other stuffed animals attack a teacher and are battled by savvy students. It took almost a year to make the flip, and while local lawmakers saw no threat to the school or community, the school's principal and superintendent decided to expel the precocious kids. So let me get this straight. The children have the focus and tenacity to conceive and complete a project, which in all honesty sounds hilarious, and educators panic and pull the plug on the prom? I guess the message is, when you meander from the tried and true like vandalism, drinking, and drugs, you're really gonna freak some people out. Go figure. This is Haleeman, and you just heard the M3 Radio Independent News.